Good morning, ma'am. Here I want to present about conflict, culture, and dialogue. Definition: conflict. Conflict is the struggle between opposing forces that creates tension or suspense in a story. Culture. Culture is artistic activity, way of life, and process of development. Dialogue. Dialogue is conversation to two or more people as communication. Here I want to present about the Ponegoro War. The Ponegoro War since 1825 to 1830. The Diponegoro War occurred because the Dutch reneged on the Celeron Cave Agreement. The Dutch have built a railroad over the ancestral burial ground of Prince Diponegoro. To that end, Diponegoro then ordered his employees to remove all the pillars that were staked as a sign for the construction of the Pati Danureja 4 road. Not only that, Diponegoro also expressed a strong protest and demanded that Pati Danureja 4 be fired from his position. However, A.H. Smitherd, as the Dutch resident in Yogyakarta, refused and pressured the Sultan to keep Pati Danureja IV. This tense atmosphere triggered the outbreak of the Java War. In March 8, 1830, General de Kock succeeded in pinning Diponegoro's troops in Magelang. Prince Diponegoro stated that he was willing to surrender on the condition that the rest of his Laskar members were released. So, Prince Diponegoro was arrested and exiled to Manado, then transferred to Makassar until his death in Fort Rotterdam on January 8, 1855. In general, in one source, it is said that several causes of the Diponegoro War occurred, namely, 1. Diponegoro was disappointed that he was not appointed Sultan. 2. Land lease events. 3. The reduced areas of Java due to the Dutch annexation policy. 4. Pressure that harms the people by the Chinese tax collectors. 5. The decline of culture in the lives of Japanese people as well as their character. 6. The incompetence of the Dutch residents and employees in Jakarta. Here I have two pictures about the defeat of the Prince Diponegoro. Here, this painting is a painting by Nicholas Pieneman, who was assigned to document the moment of the capture of Prince Diponegoro by the Dutch government. And here, this painting was made by Raden Saleh as a response to a painting by Nicholas Pieneman. Raden Saleh made it in 1856 and finished his oil painting a year later. The painting, The Arrest of Prince Diponegoro, refers to real events that happened in the past. This painting was made as a response to a painting by Nicholas Pieneman, who was commissioned to document the moment of the capture of Prince Diponegoro by the Dutch government. When the arrest of Prince Diponegoro at 28 March 1830, Raden Saleh was in Europe. It is suspected that Raden Saleh saw the Pieneman painting while he was living in Europe. The difference between Raden Saleh and Pieneman's paintings is seen as a sense of nationalism in Raden Saleh. Here are some important differences between Raden Saleh's and Pieneman's paintings. Number 1, Pieneman describes Diponegoro with a lethargic and resigned face. Raden Saleh describes Diponegoro with a firm expression and holding back anger. Number 2, Pieneman titled his painting The Surrender of Diponegoro. Raden Saleh titled his painting The Arrest of Diponegoro. Number 3, the painting of the Dutch flag by Pieneman is not shown in the painting by the Raden Saleh. So, the form of Raden Saleh's work that represents the Diponegoro War conflict is the painting of the arrest of Diponegoro. Raden Saleh then gave the painting to the kings of the Netherlands, Willem III, to illustrate Raden Saleh's view on the arrest of Prince Diponegoro, which was different from Pieneman's view. In 1975, the painting was handed over to Indonesia by the Kingdom of Netherlands along with the realization of a cultural agreement between Indonesia and the Netherlands in 1969. That's all my presentation, and thank you.